Hello and welcome back to our Conquest of Nature. And checking back the recording, I did realize the biggest problem when it comes to recording Dwarf Fortress. I don't know if there's a fix. I would like to know, but it's the bit rate is terrible when you sort of move around the map. But there's not really that much that I can think of that could fix it. I tried what I could with the settings in OBS, but I wasn't really sure what to change there. The quality might be a little bit better, but yeah, apologies for that. Hopefully I can get it sorted. But as we were preparing to set up our walls around the perimeter, still occasionally checking for, oh, we got giant monitor lizards. That's really neat. Uh, I don't think they would be particularly useful in the military, but if we could capture some for the meat industry, that would be pretty good. Although it looks like it's a solitary creature, unless more of them are about to show up. Hmm. Where were we? And what are we doing? So, by all accounts, we're just making blocks and stuff, I guess. I am making blocks and shit 'cause I'm in the fucking Dwarf Fortress. And you remember that old ditty? Not that one. Okay, let's just start building. So we want, wait, are those migrants? Oh, we got migrants! Oh shit! Just immediately. So we got another miner, excellent. Children, not so excellent. But they could still be useful in that they can plant seeds and stuff. What are your skills, my friend? You have two lovers and three children. That's a good start. Your skills, just a minor. Okay, that's quite all right. Labor, make sure that yeah, minor is checked off. I don't know if this really does anything unless I set it to only. Wait, oh my God, I did only said like to do this, and I didn't have this guy do it. Wow, that is a mistake. Um, Everything else seems to be in order. All right. Well, well, we really need to get building then. One more set of hands is going to be useful, I would think. Who's so happy? Our expedition leader, why are you so excited? What? Satisfied at work, euphoric due to inebriation, love remembering a new romance. Oh? Oh shit. Good on you, buddy. Good on you. Guess we already got a budding romance here. That's good. Um that is good. I was in the middle of building up some walls now. So I think just like let's see. Wah, messed that up. Constructions, walls, keep building after placement, and we're gonna build like right here, I think. Oh, we got a lot of high wood blocks. Excellent. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And then where do we want the gaps? I think more than one gap would be good because we can put more traps in there. So I'm gonna go with a gap here, a gap here, and then that goes like that, a gap here, and a gap here. I think that's perfectly adequate, and we can just put some cage traps. Actually, I can put them right off the bat. Oh, you use closest material because that's less annoying. I already see that we need more mechanisms as was expected. So let's add more rock mechanisms to the list. Let's go with like another 20 easily. Um, King Cobra, Blue Peahen. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind a King Cobra, I guess, but rather just not get bitten. If it wanders onto a cage trap, though, we're very happy about that. Um, Did I build nest boxes yet? Right, I made nest boxes, but I haven't built them, I'm pretty sure. Forgot to do that completely. I hope I built nest boxes. It's under farming, nest box, use closest material. Well, we're about to see. Yes, we did. We did in fact do that. We'll put them right around the farmer's workshop. And I feel like this is a pretty, pretty neat little setup like that. We have no creatures left to milk. Good. Now we're just making cheese on repeat. Yeah. Let's keep going. Chopping down trees, setting up traps. We went down further into the mines, and we're continuing to go down further into the mines. Good. How are we looking on stocks? Well, okay. I'm gonna need to build some administration offices. And, well, I still need them up top, but first I do want to build a tavern slash dining hall, and I think putting it like chopping down this highwood tree, these two highwood trees rather, and setting it up right here for the time being would be solid. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, didn't mean to click that. That's quite alright. Squad balance, like that. Okay. Oh, actually I haven't checked the world map properly yet, so we are, since we're on fort, we're right here, fairly far away from most things. We have, the goblins are the closest to us, which is not excellent, but there's some elves down here, more dark goblins. Okay, so there's just like one elven site there. And then a lot of dwarven sites over here, and more elves over here and humans over here. Okay, so we're still quite a ways off, which is thematically appropriate considering that we are conquering nature out here. Just playing make-believe. Useless. Children are useless. Okay, we're done with making cheese, I guess. Plenty of drink, plenty of not much else. I assume we have some cheese and so on. So yeah, I do need some administrative offices. So maybe let's also, well, we do, okay. I have a solution here. We're gonna build the walls already. We're gonna build them right along, well, maybe we want to extend the main wall even further along, like perhaps chopping down these two and then go boop 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 and include the bridge within the boundaries of the wall. So for that I'm gonna go ahead and set priority chopping of these two trees, and probably also priority chopping on those two trees, so that we can accomplish that. And oh, getting slight lag here. What's going on? Struck tetrahedrite, so we're going further down. Still haven't discovered anything too crazy. We haven't breached into the cavern layers, which we would like to do. So, although maybe thinking, well, obviously we can just, yeah, let's just keep going down for now, because we can always block off any path that ends up not being too nice, too kind to us. Kind to what? Giant fireflies again, useless, not relevant to us in any way whatsoever. Let's build more blocks. I know we still, oops, not adamantine ballista arrows, definitely not that. Wooden blocks, I know we have a lot of them already, in theory, but you can always have more considering what we're doing here. But we will be building the wall over here and making the hippos pay for it. Select material after placement, and we will be placing it like this, and still using high wood, perfectly fine, and using high wood. And then, I think, well, how many openings do we want? Actually, we probably want a single big opening for the things, for what was it? The trade caravans. Trade caravans. There was a map mode in, I forget if there's a thing in this game that allows you to see the trade depots, like, availability. Another another thing that calls for checking the Dwarf Fortress Wikipedia. Trade depot access, Dwarf Fortress. Because I genuinely forget. Trade depot, okay, trade depot, Dwarf Fortress Wiki. Because I forget if it is possible for wagons to go over cage traps. I assume they can. Let's see, traps will block wagon access, so you cannot easily use them to defend your depot. Shoot, okay. Still, it should be fine, because what we can do is we can put little gaps over here, then put a wider access points on this side, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, so we need this to be open, in which case we need to also chop down these trees which are getting in the way, build some traps here, and in fact build some traps like this, so that at least any assailants or any creatures that approach us would have to cross over the traps more likely than not. Okay, now, have they been using the nest boxes? Oh, there we go. We have discovered a cavern underground. Oh, and we are well into the cavern right now. No, actually we're kind of not. Just for the better, because then we can plan our approach into the cavern more properly. Wow, it's a really high ceiling one. Okay. But this is good. We wanted to get into the caverns in order to have access to cavern critters that we can also catch in cage traps. So, for now, however, we need to cancel this designation and, in fact, place... I think placing just hatches will be fine and make them not accessible by pets. Yeah, there we go. I think some creatures can still get up through them, but... yeah, I mean, it's a long way up. I mean, obviously, if they're dedicated, they're gonna path up, but... I think it should be quite alright. If it's not, then it's not. We can always just put some floors. Actually, thinking about it now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and dig these two down, but not all the way down. Remove the hatches from here, and instead make these into no, I need to, hold on. I need to remove the stairs first, and then I can put floors here. And I will now make a path to... Looks like this is the most solid piece of rock that goes all the way down. So I need path over here. Oh, so high up. Okay. Path over here. Yes, and... Forgot which floor I started on. This one? Yes, okay. And then we can go down again and eventually hit a level where we can actually go ahead and build a path. And I'm gonna go ahead and make it a winding one wide path, precisely so that we could fill it to the brim with cage traps. You know, I usually do this kind of thing whatever fort I'm building, just because it is the easiest way to deal with a lot of the creatures that would otherwise end up in your fortress, you know, Gorlaks or whatever. You can just set up a bunch of cage traps and they're just going to end up in there. And we're not going to mine all the way to the end so that we would have a little bit of time, or rather as much time as we want, to set those traps up before we open ourselves up to the caverns and have whatever critter wants to get captured by us to utilize this path. Oh, I was slightly distracted again, but yeah, that can just sort of go as it does. Although I probably want to build up that floor as soon as I possibly can. Like, yeah. There you go. Construction, floor, and you can just use the closest rocks you have, and then that should be entirely okay. Diorites. Oh, lovely diorite. Any other funny metals? I already dismissed. Oh, any other funny metals? He asks after having dismissed the notification that would have told me every single funny metal that I have. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's another hole that I need to fill. Floor and use whatever, especially considering that it is outside of the wall we're currently building. And there's another one, and hopefully that's going to be it. Although, no, these trees, every tree we're going to chop down is probably going to result in a hole like that, but it's whatever. Whatever. Let's chop. Frankly, let's chop all of the trees down that are within our borders precisely, except these two, but the rest that are right over where we are chilling. Yeah, those need to go so that I can fill the holes immediately. Yeah, we're just building walls at this point, so that's lovely. Oh, right, I want to build the tavern next. Should be fairly large, actually. Should be fairly large. So, and fairly close to the entrance, I feel like. Let's maybe build it like right here, like right next to the wall. Over here, we can maybe build some windows overlooking this lovely pond later on. And of course, we're going to select materials instead of just letting the game pick random logs, because we still need to use blocks. And yeah, let's build it like right here. And it would be like, I think this is maybe even bigger. Yeah, like we could make it a pretty sizable dining hall. We have the materials for it already, so something like that. High wood blocks. We're just using high wood a lot because I mean that's what we got. High wood blocks and high wood blocks. And let's put an entrance right here for visitors, and there's gonna be another entrance right back here for residents, essentially. And I'm just gonna let it build let them build the walls first, and then build up stairs going up to the second level, build up floors, build up tables, and all that. On that note, let's make some wooden tables. Let's make some wooden chairs, even more wooden chairs than tables, because I like to make it like that. And make some wooden chests, but not that many. So we need, and we're gonna need wooden cabinets afterwards. So wooden cabinets. Let's go with like 12 tables, 24 chairs as a result, like 6 chests, and let's keep it at 10 cabinets. Now, let's drop down to 6 cabinets. That should be okay for now. Oh, that's another thing I like to check, because dwarves like music, they like musical instruments. So, let's go to the not stoneworkers, the crafts dwarves workshop, and take a look if there are musical instruments we can just make. And there are 3 of them. There's an aral, a fenok, and an altud, which do not appear to need any extraneous like materials. I don't think there's a way to, like, if I say aral, no, it's not going to tell me what it requires, but I mean, if we require something we don't have, it's just going to give us a notification, and we'll see that, oh, we can't make that. Make instruments. So, let's see if any of these are, because some of them might just be, oh, a freaking wooden flute, and that's all it is. And then you can just spam out those instruments and have a good time. Let's make a couple of those. So, the animal trainer is not doing anything, it's fine. Have we caught anything yet? No, because it's all giant fireflies, so probably not gonna happen. But since we built up that little path at the bottom of the cavern there, we're gonna need a lot more mechanisms. We're gonna need so many mechanisms and so many cages now. But that's kind of what we were preparing for. So let's make like 30 mechanisms and like 30 dumbass wooden cages, and make like 30 of those for now. And that should be quite adequate. Not seeing anything happening just yet. I'm gonna have to make the administrative offices, and I'm gonna probably build them down here right after the tavern's done. And I think I want to drain this little pond here. Which we could do with a pump, but the easiest way is honestly to just mine out a little room. And then we can make, actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna mine out a little room here, and then later use it as a basement. We're gonna use it as a basement, and on that note, we're not gonna just make stairs like that. We're just gonna dig down a ramp, or a channel rather. Make sure we're not gonna dig into any water here, and then mine out. I accidentally said that to priority 1, but that's fine. Mine out this whole area, including the pond, but we're gonna get the pond a bit afterwards, so that the water that's in the pond can just spread out over this area instead of drowning some poor innocent dwarf. Alright, so like this. No, like not like this, because I don't want to drain the rest of the pond. So it's actually gonna be like that. So that block as well. There you go. Everyone's got a job, and we're making the musical instrument as well. What are you using for it? You are using wooden logs. What do you know? If it's gonna be a wooden flute, it's gonna be really quite amusing. To me, personally. Come on. What is it? Okay. It's a wood aral, and it is a manga wood aural. The aural is a mid-sized handheld straight wooden horn. The musician blows into an instrument and selects pitch by achieving higher and higher harmonics. So not quite a flute. The instrument has a 3.5 octave range, going from mid-low to a very high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has a sharp quivering timbre. It has 3 registers. The low register is a raucous timbre. The middle register begins at a middle pitch and is okay. So it's like a horn. All right, epic. At this point, we are just. Oh, we can make the fennec as well. I wonder if that's also just wood. Very possible. Also, oh, right. Everything is gonna get fungused now because it's we've breached the cavern level, so that's already going to have. Oh yeah, this is alright because this is all going to have a floor on it, so it's not a huge deal. In fact, let me already just select material, yes, and this entire area can be made with high wood blocks. Oh, we're just missing. Okay, is this? It's not the exact same color as willow blocks. Oh no. Okay, let's just relax then. Let's make wooden blocks. Oh, not adamantine ballista arrows. We still don't need those, if you can believe it. Wooden blocks, and let's specify the material, which you can definitely do. Yes, set material. High wood. There you go. Make high wood blocks like 12 times. And this can be entirely high wood. Okay, this has been mined out, meaning that we can mine the entirety of that, which should be fairly safe, hopefully. Just a little giant sponge right there. Ugh. Just ignore them. Pretend they're not there. They might as well not be there unless they become zombies. God, I love this game. Dangerous terrain. Yeah, I know, buddy. I made that terrain dangerous for you. Oh, saving. How long have I been recording for this session? Oh, only 30 minutes. Good. Okay. Got some lovely orange juice. And there you go. We have eliminated this pond, which means that we will safely be able to make a little administrative block, and in fact we can make it like flush with the river here, which is quite fine with me. We have made some more high wood blocks. Autumn has come, meaning that we are going to have a caravan relatively soon, only a couple of months away. And so, let's start by making a use closest material. No, don't use closest material. That's the entire point. Oh god damn! No wait, I'm an idiot. I almost got mad for some reason because I thought, oh, they used the high wood blocks on something else. What would they have used it on? These are literally just building materials. And we will have a staircase going up. I think this corner is good. So let's build that. A staircase going up. And it is also going to use high wood logs. Blocks rather, and I need more block. That tree needs to go. That is a very juicy highwood tree. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and also add quite a lot to this. Because we can make multiple floors on this tavern, add bedrooms on top for both visitors and residents, or rather residents and our dwarves. So Yeah, it's solid. Solid as they come. They come. They sure do come. Okay. Let's see. This should be done, right? This is done. Good, which means that we can start setting up our cage traps. For this, we use our closest material, and you gotta make sure to put the cage traps on points that the creatures are guaranteed to step on. And also, I'm probably going to want to mine out, what is this? Native gold. Yeah, I'm gonna want the native gold. So I'm gonna go ahead and only start placing the traps um, starting with this point. I'm also gonna mine out this preemptively and replace it with a regular old wall. But I'm gonna place them right here because if you place them on a corner, the creature might just step diagonally and not hit the trap. So you gotta be careful of that. I'm gonna put it in a couple of these choke points. And I mean, provided that the creatures don't have trap avoid, um, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 beasties that we would capture just here alone. And I'm gonna keep putting these actually right like that because, well, there might be more than 10 creatures at a time. Is essentially it. So let's see here. I'm gonna quickly check trap avoids Dwarf Fortress. I know this is a game you gotta check the wiki on, because I forget what creatures have them. Uh, Angels, bogeymen, demons, experiments, forgotten beasts, gremlins, kobolds, and trolls, titans, werebeasts. So essentially, so essentially, it would be like forgotten beasts and the like that we would have to be worried about. Um, well, sort of roll with the punches if you run into those anyway. So, you hope that there's something like a blob, a blob made of steam, right? So you just poke it and it dies. It's wishful thinking perhaps, but it's wishful thinking that sometimes just works out. So, is it really wishful thinking or is it just being based? Let's chop down these two trees as well. Our miner has no job because I've set him to be only a miner. Which does not make sense because you should have a job mining. No, wow, you're already done. Okay. I was about to shit talk you. Definitely use close material for these because it's just gonna make, microclimb and stuff. And also, I like how it was like, gotta make sure to mine out this gold here, and it gave me none of the gold. Thank you. It's amazing. Think I'm gonna just mine out more stone near the top because we're gonna need it for our crafts dwarves and stonemasons. So we're just gonna go like this. It is one uneven here. We don't need this to be top priority. And one more like that. There you go. We got something to do for a little bit. Okay. Cage traps are getting loaded. Master wood mango cage. Good, good, good. Giant dragonflies could sawed off, frankly. And I think what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna go all the way down here. Select like one of these lapis lazulis, and I'm gonna forbid it, and I'm going to how do you do this? F2? Is it like that? No, it's not. I forget. How do you make it followable. Like, you can just follow a building or an item in some way, and I just... No, I genuinely don't remember how you said it, because... Whatever, forget it. I'm just gonna keep scrolling up and down. Let's see. I'm still just building. Still waiting for the choppy chops. We need probably to make one of our woodworkers just woodwork. And honestly, no, let's let this man fish. Let's let him fish. Because that's the only way to get like the only way to get the only way to get shells. And yo, stray dog tame has given birth to two of them have had puppies. That is excellent, and we need to immediately like store the puppies in a safe location. Let's build like a little kennel. We're gonna build a kennel, I think, like right next to the entrance somewhat, and honestly, like farmer's workshop and over here little kennel. I think that's makes a lot of sense. Don't use the... I keep doing this. Keep forgetting. It's a useful feature, I just keep using it wrong. Constructions, walls, select material after placement, and select some of our blocks. Let's go coconut palm blocks. Why not? Why not? Coconut palm blocks and coconut palm blocks. And then that can be exclusively for containing the doggos. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the Hammers of Bending is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious craft dwarves. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow and meaningless death. Yes, good. Let's put chalk doors up here. Okay, we're gonna want a trader at depot. Do we have a broker yet? We have anyone that would be good at being a broker? So we're just gonna ask for anyone, and so let's wait for the caravan to actually get there. But we are going to want we're gonna want some stuff there. Let's put some of our good jugs and the like in there. Let's put our spare nest box. I'm not really gonna use it anymore. Let's, some mechanisms. Now we're gonna need the mechanisms. Let's not get hasty. Let's give all the mugs we have. It's a shame that I haven't had the chance to set up a finished goods stockpile, by which I mean I forgot to set up a finished goods stockpile, which would have placed all of those in bins. That's actually just straight up my own fault. Other than that, we don't really have anything to sell, do we? No, not really. Not really. Yeah, I've made bins and never made a finished goods stockpile. We can make one right now while I remember. So let's put it, I think like this big should be fine for now. And finished goods, there you go. So you guys get on that. Again, bring all the mugs over there, because that's gonna be our main export. More puppies, more puppies. Diplomacy. The expedition leader Melbil Imsaltar meets with the outpost liaison Kumil Roldiden. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. There's much to share. Alright. What do we want? Well, I'm not going to have an advanced cloth industry, so I'm just going to ask for some cave spider silk and pigtail cloth. I'm also going to want some good body wear for male shirts, but I'm also going to ask for dresses, ideally, and I'm going to ask for leg wear. Let's ask for some trousers and leggings. Anything else we want? Maybe some dwarven ale, I don't know. I think that's kind of all I can think of that we necessarily need right now in this instant. We have seeds, we don't need that. Maybe more pickaxes while we are at it. And some nice bolts would be good for future use. That's quite alright. What we're willing to offer for your craftsmanship. A need for earrings is expected, and if you're able to provide some, the caravan will offer 201%. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna absolutely do that. So let's make some rock earrings. Like right away. We can make a lot of them for next year. Yeah, obviously I know we don't need them right now, but we can make a lot of them for next year. And while we're at it, let's even make some wooden earrings. Why not? Just a bit less of them. Okay. I kept clicking this. Oh, right. I actually want to look here. News and rumors. What are the news and rumors exactly? Oh. Okay. More goblin pits are being founded, which is... Oof. Oh, there's an army that attacked the goblins. Did some violence, as they do. Yeah, that's basically all we care about. And I'm realizing now that that means that this is our dwarven civilization, and these are just some dwarves. Lovely. Merchants have arrived. Did they not bring a wagon? Or can they not fit a wagon? It's possible they might not be able to fit a wagon because of this tree. Let's see. Yeah, I think that one singular tree might be blocking their entire path. Also, actually, I don't know if these two traps are gonna be a problem, but frankly, I think I need to only have traps on the outside anyway. Then let's also... For anyone requested... And let's see some trading. So what do you got? Bars, not interested. Cut gems, not interested. Blocks, we make our own. Rough gems, not interested. Stones, some rope would be nice. Maybe a little bit of a cheaper llama wood rope, sure. What else you got? Maybe some water skins, maybe. Water buffalo bull. Yes, that is gorgeous. That is the exact animal we needed right now. Let's see. Donkey's milk. No. Silver battle axe, the worst possible battle axe in the game. Let's go. Same with the silver short sword. Bismuth bronze warhammers, iron crossbows, bronze picks. Could use the pickaxes potentially. I mean, let's actually see how much can we trade. We have potential trade. Right, we don't have a broker, so I have to do the math myself. 140 plus 340 plus, so 374. So we can definitely afford it by giving you a bunch of mugs. Let's just go 20, so that's 100, 200, 300, 400, and I think you should be fine with training for 500. Fine. Because then we can go into nobles, broker, and make our expedition leader the broker, so now we can actually make trades and understand what the hell's going on. So we have a current value of 560. Let's see if there's anything else we would even want. Maybe some armors or cloth. Parchments, not yet. Crutches, no, we can make those easily. Cheeses, not quite. Trap components, I mean, we can just make them as well. I think some cheap yarn and thread is what the doctors ordered. Literally, I mean what doctors. Berries are very good. We can make some more drinks with them, and leaves and fruit. Why not? They're cheap and they can provide some good food for us. Let's go ahead and no, the pond turtles, sorry, are already prepared, so they're not gonna give us shells on top of that. Steel bolts, copper bolts. Let's get some more wool and cloth for future reference, or rather future use. There's not that much we really need anymore. Like a llama wool bag, and then yeah, like bags I will take because I always forget to make them. Hoods, a bronze cap, copper buckler. I'll take a copper buckler. Why not? No, I will take 2 copper shields instead. That's a better trade deal. Yeah, I'm just gonna trade you stuff until you're okay with me having done this deal here. And there you go. I think that's kind of it. I don't think there's anything else we really necessarily want, but I'm gonna keep him here, get some more mugs, maybe buy some more rope and cloth. Because again, it's just stuff that I don't make myself very often, or rather a low priority on the list of things I need to set up and prepare and so on. So how's this looking? It's looking like nobody's building it because it's all very far away. Fair enough. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll let you fell the tree. Yeah, good. More puppies. Excellent. Excellent. We want all of those puppies as well in a little area over here. And we're gonna put like half of these female doggos in there and all of the puppies. And for just a brief moment, we're gonna put. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave the stray water buffalo bull. No, I'm not. Changed my mind very quickly. I'm just gonna put him in there very briefly so that we can get him out of a cage. And we're gonna build a bigger pasture, like somewhere out here later on for grazing purposes. Right now, they're fine just hanging out near the wagon. For now. These need to be not forbidden. Can't you make them not passable? Actually, I guess not. Because that's not a thing. Then you do not need to have the buffalo in there anymore. And we're good. Rock mechanism's done. No more fruits. Alright. And we got more stuff to trade. So let's get some goodies. Don't need a cabbie sow. Don't need a reindeer cow. Wow, it's bars. Could take some dwarven rum. Why not? And some dwarven beer, actual drinks. And then let's trade off some stuff we just don't need in exchange to, exchange for having that stuff. Trade that off, and anything else, maybe the armor if we can afford it. Or maybe an iron crossbow. Yeah, the iron crossbows, why not? We need the iron weapons eventually, so let's get that going. There you go. And can we get, like, I saw like a chest plate, an iron chest plate. Can we get that? We can. Good. And then, okay, now at this point, I think that's all we can really get. No trader requested. Let's unpause the game and let's go ahead and get rid of all of that. So there you go. And get it all back into the relevant bins. Okay, good. We got our walls set up. We still haven't caught anything, have we? Well, it's not like we have the option, as the giant fireflies are not something we can actually catch. I don't think. I mean, maybe we can, but stairs. We need. Didn't I already do this? Am I not building stairs here? It didn't build stairs down? Am I stupid? High wood blocks? How very peculiar. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna let you have any job you want real quick, because you already finished all of that, so yeah. Look at all those puppies, they're gonna become war puppies. And then at this point also, the male dogs for sure we can turn to warhounds. Yes, we want them to be warhounds, because there's a bunch of male pups down here that can become, the next part of the breeding process. Let's not think about it too hard. Okay. Miners. Oh, already got a legendary miner down there. Good. Very, very good. Wooden chairs done. 2 war dogs. Got that dog in them. What are you doing? You're fishing, of course. Of course you are. And we're nearing the end of this episode, honestly, and I think we've done pretty good progress. Not like a huge amount of it, but we've reached Cavern layer, which means that the purpose of this little endeavor is gonna be realized more efficiently. Once they get to actually building all that stuff down here, but it's gonna happen. Oh, who's upset? You're quite unhappy, and I think that's probably because you haven't had a chance to have a proper sit down, proper meal. You don't have your own rooms yet. I understand the concern. Oh, some migrants. Let's have a look at these migrants and call it an episode. So we have we have creatures with them rather. They have some deep broths and a water buffalo. Industry goat kid and baby alpacas. That's a lot of creatures down there, huh? Do you have any do you have any people? Oh, you had a lot of people. I just missed them. Metalsmith, armorer, a legendary furnace operator. I'm pretty sure that's mostly irrelevant. We have a weaponsmith, a doctor, a peasant, which I'm going to assume is Someone good in like the military aspect, right? Right? No, someone who's completely fucking useless in every aspect. But that is exactly someone who can become our next militia commander. Or maybe do we want the armor who's a novice leader? A novice leader, everybody. That's that's what we have to choose here. No, we're gonna go with a peasant. Um, yeah. So I think that's the progress we've made today. I actually recorded both episodes today, so that's good. That's why I'm saying that. And yeah, that's my microphone just very sadly slid down. There you go. Now it's in my face. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. And next time we'll finish up the tavern, as long as the dwarves actually get to it. But we have a lot more workers now. If we get the tavern done, we can start building rooms up here and actually start housing the dwarves. We can build up quite a tower, in fact, and improve their moods. I probably want to start working on the admin building here so we can build some offices. Maybe just outside here. I was gonna make a farm up here, so maybe over here somewhere we can make a path like going along and have a have some temples over here, have some workshops, and figure that out. But yeah, for now that's gonna do it. So bye.